After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on when you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. Gonna run it. It's Richard. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that in the drive, you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Give to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Rides to back and leaves him. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
Got a man. It's Harris. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, first down here. To the ground with the back. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's James. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's for the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave?
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Grab near the sticks. It's Gill. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Willis. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. They'll send the back in motion. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cook. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Caught in the backfield, it's Cook. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Give to the single back. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Under fire! Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Never a doubt. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. That last one looked like a back-breaking drive, David, but they ended up punting.
Yeah, they put some...
Turning it on! And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Dropping back, it's James. They're setting up the screen. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. And the Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give on the inside. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. Hard running there.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game of divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short.
Yeah, and I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen, just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back, Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the first down.
Yeah, it means a lot to this offense, too, to have a guy like this that always just seems to fall forward. He always, in these short yardage situations, knows where that first down marker is, and he's able to get those hidden yards in piles, driving his legs to help keep this drive alive.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Right on the money. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work in the... They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. They took it 68 yards on that drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's James. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Caught behind the line. It's Hatcher. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. Used the play fake, now to throw. He wants to go deep. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Caught over the middle. It's Ross Simmons.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Orange line up here on 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Inside the 25. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Orange. The explosive play might go right back to the ground. From the gun, running back gets to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got a solid drive working, but wants to go up top. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Cuse. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Leaves it with the back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Give to the running back. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll leave it with him. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Looking to throw, it's James. Finds the tight end. Turns it on in midfield. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. BC back to work after picking up the first down. They'll run it from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Harris. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Finds his tight end. Open space at the 25. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Golden Eagles, once back up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Powers through the defender. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for space. It's Richard. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Boston College.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So a drive there of 85 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Cook. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Looking downfield on first down. Got him downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Cook. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. They'll move the tight end. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Gets it out fast. There he goes. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. Splits the uprights. Good. And now they regain the lead. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Looking downfield, it's James. He fires one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Makes the grab. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. Gets it past the marker. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. BC back to work after picking up the first down. And off to Jones. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Looking for a man, it's James. Safe completion on the screen. Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. This Boston College offense has it working. Touch pass on the run. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Sets up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The last 2 plays have not gone as scripted. It's 3rd and 19. He's looking downfield to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. And that is no good. Still down by 2. Chance to take the lead out the window. Guys, tough break there. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
Still running at the 40. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Syracuse, with that legacy of running backs, just ripped off a huge one there. Let's see what they've got this time. Finds his man. It's Nixon. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's second and long. From the gun, the running back has it.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ross Simmons. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Backed up now, here's second and long. Got it behind the line. It's Cook. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Orange now facing a third and short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The play action fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tremble. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. They'll go back to the ground. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. Caught in the backfield. It's Ross Simmons. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. Syracuse comes to the line on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. A designed run for the quarterback. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Orange.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. The QB runs in for 6.
And they tacked on the extra point.
Syracuse, 30. Boston College, 21.
Looking for blockers. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's got enough to give Boston College the first down.
This is an offense that prides himself on being physical, so you need 1 yard. Just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Boston College. To the line after moving the chains. Back back to throw. It's James. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. On the run, it's Richard. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal in the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Bond. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll pull them back to within 6.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Catch in the middle. It's Ross Simmons. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27. Down. From the gun, the ground. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Thrust that arm out. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Pickup on that play. Syracuse mere inches away from a 3rd down conversion. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
The offense just continues to matriculate the ball downfield, and they're finding a lot of different ways to generate these first downs. They do it right there on the quarterback sneak.
Now on the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. A 3rd down stop. The Orange will have to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm, Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
The run from the shotgun. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Golden Eagles are facing 3rd and inches. To the air, it's James. Fires to the big fella. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the handoff. Got enough for the first down. Turning it on. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Bond. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. Give to the running back. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Right back to the well. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got it and still on his feet. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. I'm sure they hope they don't have to exhaust all 4 downs, but it probably is 4-down territory as they look to take the lead with a touchdown. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Boston College! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And that extra point was good, and now they have the lead in the 4th. So it's an 80-yard drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass.
30.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Spins away from the defender. Good, solid tackle.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that one.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And let's not complicate this. It's worked before. The QB sneak continues to get first downs. Keep using it. Keep moving the chains.
The give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Now he's looking to throw it. The short hands, it's Cook. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, better look out. It's a running touchdown, Syracuse. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
The extra point is good, and it's important. The lead is a touchdown now at 6.
37, Boston College. 31.
On the move from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Third down conversions, always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Back to throw, it's James. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt is on its way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Nixon. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. It's complete to the left. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Touchdown, Cuse! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. But getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work. Breaks into the open. Out to the 35-yard line, and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Leaves it with the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 or 4, and we are not going to complain.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Golden Eagles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the air, it's James. Snagged out of the air. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Franklin. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. Looking to throw again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Richard. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. The Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense. Well, right away after picking up a 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat. Open.
Touchdown, Eagles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit.
He'll bring it out. It's James. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Willis. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Now on the move. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They cut into this lead the last time they had it, and now here in the fourth, a chance to move on top with a score. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Looking to throw, it's James. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's got his man. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Bond.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
The Golden Eagles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Got his man. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And the Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Gonna look downfield again. Caught over the middle. It's Bond. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. A little screen to the running back. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's got his man. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. It'll be third and long. With the catch, it's Franklin. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Back to pass, it's James. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Zings it complete to the right. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. And this is almost certainly 4-down territory, down 6, and needing a touchdown in the point after to take the lead. Looking to get it in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College.
That touchdown ties the game, so you're expecting them just to kick the extra point, take a 1-point lead. Seconds left now. You got to play great defense here to try to ice this game and get the win.
And they did have to knock through the extra point to move on top, and they have the lead in the fourth. And now we are set up for quite a finish.
Syracuse, 44.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Pulls it in. It's Willis. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Wants to pass. The clock an enemy. Caught in the backfield. It's Willis. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On third down, he drops to throw. He's got the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. It's incomplete, and the last chance is just out of reach, and that's going to do it. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always...
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. I'm Reese Davis. And next, let's choose your rosters. If you're looking for the latest EA Sports, here is where you can customize your Dynasty experience. It's now time to select your team. Would you prefer to take over an established contender or build a team from the ground up? Pay attention to each team's prestige rating, represented by the number of stars next to each team's name. Time to figure out where on the coaching staff. Now for the fun part. Here, congratulations. It's time to sign. Welcome to Corvallis, Oregon, Reser Stadium, home to the Beavers, and you better get used to the sound of chainsaws as the fans here have been ready for this clash since early this morning. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the California Golden Bears, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Golden Bears have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. He'll bring it out. It's Durant. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Oregon State's offense takes the field to start this game off. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going.
Turning it on! They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. They'll give it to the back. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense lines up for a